What's up, guys? Welcome back. So today I thought I would review Natasha Denona's new, excuse me, let me say that again, new bronze palette, which, you know, you could probably see a ton of videos already, but I thought I would just give you my 2 cents. I would use swatches after I put it on, and all I have on right now is foundation because I wasn't sure the type of fallout that we would be getting, and I haven't watched anybody else's review yet, just so I have like a fresh perspective on if this palette is worth it, but I'm 95% sure it's worth it. So we're gonna test it out right now. Throw on a little bit of concealer on top of my eyes for a primer. Oh my God, this is so hard to get off. All over my eye to make a really nice base. I'm gonna use this shade, which is called, oh my God, it makes suntan. And it's like this really nice, obviously creamy, beautiful matte shade. So I'm gonna put that in my crease. This is just like a Zoeva brush. So what is Zoeva brush? Oh my God, that is so easy to apply. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this shade. I'm gonna use this shade called Magma. This like red shade, it's really pretty. And I'm gonna use that. Take this back just a hair. Just trying to adjust my camera perfectly. So I'm gonna use that on my outer V. I'm just gonna place this on the outer part really lightly. Then I'm gonna take the color Beach right here, and I'm just gonna buff everything out with a big fluffy brush. So for the lid, I'm gonna use True Bronze. It's like this really, looks like it would be a chunky gold color, like chunky bronzy gold, but it's more of like an iridescent. Oh, that's interesting. Like it has pigment, but like it doesn't pick up a ton of pigment. So I might put my hair back. Bronze shade. And we're just gonna pack this on the lid. So this one has a little bit of fallout, I can tell. So this shade's a little interesting. It doesn't have the pigment that I thought it would. It's more like iridescent sparkle, which would be perfect for like a beachy vibe, or if you just want like a little pizzazz on the lid. It's really pretty. It's definitely not what I was expecting. I was expecting more of like some oomph to it, but yeah, it's definitely more sparkle. There's a couple of other shades in here that don't have like, that isn't like super sparkly, but I don't know about this. My clip just fell out. I like the shade, I don't love it just because it's, but I don't have a ton of fallout though, that's the thing. Like it's super sparkly, but there's not a ton of fallout, but we'll see as we go throughout the day though. I'm gonna take my Marc Jacobs black liner and I'm gonna tight line my eye. I always like to tight line as best I can because it, I always feel like it makes my lash line look thicker. And then I'm gonna use Maybelline, and this is the Hyper Easy liquid liner. I really like this liner. It comes out really evenly. And some fallout on my face from that shade. All right, I'm just gonna keep my liner like that because if I mess with it too much, I'm probably gonna mess it up. So for mascara, and then I'll put on lashes, I'm gonna use the Marc Jacobs. I think this is the Velvet Noir mascara first, and then I'm gonna put on my lashes. I probably don't even need to put on lashes, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So the lashes I'm gonna use, and I'll probably have to do it off camera, Au Natural from House of Lashes. That's what they look like. They're just really wispy and natural looking. So that's what I'm gonna do for that. Eyes are done. I'm gonna take the Kosas concealer. I always want to say it like Picsou every time they say concealer, like concealer. And hopefully this will pick up some of that fallout, because I do have a lot of fallout from that one shade. I'm sure not all of them are like that, but I mean, let's do a little. And then I'm gonna use this brush to kind of buff it out. Did not get the bronze glow palette. I just have the older one, and I like this because I feel like I could set my makeup with it. I could also use it as bronzer, or for bronzer. So I'm gonna use this bronzer, or if you have the new one, you could do you could let me know if you like it. I don't think it comes with a matte shade. I want to say that the new one's all highlight, but I don't know. Sometimes since I self-tan, it's hard to find shades like that. I'm gonna take just a little bit of the first color that I put down, the suntan. I'm gonna run that underneath. And then I'm gonna take just this shade right here from the bronze palette, and I'm just gonna pop that on my inner corner. I really like this one. And I like the shades better than the second one. Using this e.l.f. blush and the peach one, the primed and blurring blush, and peach I think it's called. So I'm gonna use that on my cheeks. I don't really have a name for it. I'm gonna use the Kosas bronzer as a highlight, or you could use like really anything. I just love this. Let me see, set up with, I'm gonna set underneath my eyes with it too. I'm gonna take that bronzer color from this palette, and I'm just gonna run it a little bit down the nose. Buff it out a little bit. Lips, I'm going to use NYX Sandstorm and then the Dose of Colors liner. I'm just going to mix the two liners for right now and see what that looks like. I love this liner. It's really neutral It's not too warm and not too cool. And then I'm going to do the Dose of Colors liner in Dime. Just see how that works out. Okay, I've seriously been obsessed with this all month, which is the NARS lip liner in Good Times. It's the best, like, neutral leaning warm nude color from NARS. I love it. I want to do some swatches with you real quick, and then I can let you know what I think. I actually love the way that this performs. My first impression is just this shade was a lot of fallout. So those, if I couldn't put it in a more awkward position, but you can tell how pretty these are. Look at these two shades, you guys. Those are probably my favorite too, which is Glooming and I cannot see. Palladium? I don't even know how to pronounce that. But those two are probably my favorite. Bliss is stunning. These are like a bunch of different kind of pinky, really dimensional shades, and I love them. Oh my gosh. So that's Silk right there. And then that's Bliss. And then Beach is your everything shade. I really like this palette and I definitely recommend it. Sorry for the awkward swatching. I just forgot how to swatch apparently. Really recommend this. It's less than $100. Usually her palettes are hella expensive and it's pretty much all you need. And I say that and I'll probably buy her next round of shadows. So I really like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this review or this first impressions. I knew I would like it. The only thing is that you might get a little bit of fallout. So what I would do is do your foundation last. Obviously, it's maybe not obvious to all of you, but that way you cannot worry about the fallout, because I do, after I put on my concealer, I feel like the fallout kind of just went away. So that's fine. We'll see how it goes throughout the day. But other than that, I love it. And I hope you guys enjoy this video and I will see you next time. Bye.